Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Stars Over Katahdin Star Party.
Once a year, when the leaves are changing, there's an event held in celebration of something special. An event organized by people who have a passion for something in danger of being lost. The Stars Over Katahdin Star Party is a celebration of the darkest skies east of the Mississippi in northern Maine. It's an event that's organized with the idea of teaching people about the night sky, whether it's fun rocket launches, Penobscot Native American significance of the night sky in the Katahdin area, wildlife education, and telescope viewing. Nearly a dozen astronomers gathered with their telescopes to show nearly 500 people the beauty of the night sky in this incredible event. I hope you enjoy these snippets from the
So some nocturnal animals stay out at night because they'd be vulnerable to certain predators during the day. Others stay out at night because their prey is out at night, and so in order to hunt them and get food, they need to be active at night as well. Bats are both. Bats would be really vulnerable to things like hawks during the day, so they're safer at night. And on top of that, they hunt things like moths that are active at night. So in order to be able to hunt things like moths at night, bats have an adaptation that allows them to know where things are. Does anybody know what it is?
Echolocation.
Echolocation, yeah. So we mentioned sight already, but this one does have to do with knowing where things are, but this is a hearing adaptation. So the way that echolocation works has to do with sound waves. All sound travels in waves, right? Even the sound of my voice is traveling out in waves. It hits things in front of me, and it bounces back. And that bounce back we call an echo. And so what a bat does, it emits a very high-pitched noise, so high-pitched that we as humans can't hear it. And that noise travels out, it hits the thing in front of the bat, and it bounces back. And the bat uses how long that process takes, to know how far away the object is. So the longer it takes that echo to bounce back, the farther away that object is from the bat. Cover like snow or crunchy leaves at night. And where we can hear something and go, okay, that sound came from like vaguely over there, that owl with its asymmetrical ears can hear something and go, right there, that's where that thing is coming from. So that helps them locate their prey in the dark. They also have a lot of really interesting eyesight adaptations as well. One of those is that owls have really big eyes. I don't know how well people can see this picture. I'll send it around and it might take a while. But from the picture, owls look like, yes, they have pretty big eyes, but nothing too gigantic. But this is because they have a lot of fluff disguising just how big their eyes really are. The better they are at collecting light, even when there's not a whole lot coming, when it's very dim, they can still do a really good job at collecting whatever is there and sending it to the retina to signal the brain. So that's why having larger eyes is advantageous to those owls. Yet another adaptation they have in there is in that retina, in the pit stop on the way to the brain. So the retina has two types of light-sensitive cells. It's got rods and it's got cones. Rods work well in dim light. They are good for peripheral vision, for motion sensing, and for basic visual information. And like I said, they don't need a lot of light to function really well. Cones, on the other hand, do need a lot of light to function well, and they let us see detail and form and color perception. But again, they need a lot of light to be very functional. So most nocturnal creatures are going to have a whole lot of rods and be really great in dim lighting, and not so many cones. So while they can see at night, they are seeing in a little bit of a grayscale form compared to what we're used to. But that's another adaptation that lets them see better in the dark. So with these adaptations, the dimmest star that we can discern looks 50 times brighter to an owl than it does to us.
Wow. So the first one we're going to be launching is that little one right there, and that has a B motor. And how these work is as they go up in letters, you double the power each time. So we're going to go from a B to a C, which is twice as powerful, and then to a G for the biggest one, which is 16 times as powerful as that B. So get excited, it'll be great, and it should be a lot of fun. Edward and I will be launching the last two, but for the very first rocket, the smallest one, we're actually going to have a kid from the crowd come here and push the big red button, so please raise your hand if you want to do that. All right, you in the blue and red shirt right over there, you want to come over? Yes. Oh, sure. So, yeah, I'm the president of the MSSM Rocketry Club. Edward?
I'm the vice president of the MSSM Rocketry Club.
And his name is Edward.
And
what does MSSM mean for folks?
It means the main school of science and math. It's a public residential magnet school up in northern Maine by the Canadian border. And we're super excited to be here, and we're glad you're all here, and we're thankful you're watching. So, thank you. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn this key, and it's gonna turn on, okay?
Yes.
And then what you're gonna do is when I tell you to, is you're gonna just press the red button, okay?
Okay.
Okay, should be on now. All right, ready guys? We're gonna do a countdown. And then and at 1, you're gonna press the big red button, okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Big red button.
Yeah.
That's supposed to press.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
What's this big
go.
red button?
Wait. Oops. Hopefully this one works, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah!
Oh, we're on dirt. Oh, there's a parachute. Yes.
Yeah! Okay. Okay guys, we're gonna do the second launch. This one is gonna be twice as powerful as the first one. Whenever you're ready, Edward, we'll do countdown, okay?
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Did you see parachute?
You see the parachute?
The parachute. Let's go.
Yes!
Run, Ben, run!
Run, Ben, run!
Run, Ben, run!
This is Kayla with Friends of Katahdin Woods and Waters. And can you tell me a little bit about what you do for yourself?
As the program director for Friends of Katahdin Woods and Waters, I do a little bit of everything. I do programs, assist with programs with the Katahdin Learning Project, alongside our education coordinator, Elise Goplerud. And then I also assist with events. I lead a number of our events, and with a team of wonderful people that work at our organization, and been there for going on 9 years now.
Wow. And we are here doing the Friends of Katahdin's Woods and Waters Star Party. And how many years has that been going on now?
I believe this is our 12th year. The
12 years,
Star
wow.
Party was started by Susan Adams of Elliotville Foundation and Nancy Hathaway, who is actually here today. You'll get a chance to probably meet her. And she has just recently started a nonprofit in the last few years called Dark Skies Maine, with John Meter, who is an astronomer that's here tonight.
You guys can check out last year's video, because this is my second year attending. I did interviews with Nancy last year. I'll put a little link up here in the corner. And so tell me a little bit about what dark skies and the night sky kind of means to you.
For me, it's community. It's bringing people together to experience something that moves all of us. And whether you're an expert or you're just someone that's curious about it, you're coming together with a group of people that care deeply about a place, about your place, their place, someone's place. And in a special place like this, with a close connection to Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument and the International Dark Sky Sanctuary, which is newer also, it's just a really great opportunity for us to come and learn more. Why are the dark skies so important? How are we protecting this area by protecting the dark skies, the animals, the environment, the visitors, and why is it so important to keep it that way? We can learn it all here.
Absolutely, and what a fantastic answer. And thank you for your time in this little quick interview.
Yes, thanks, Justin.
Perfect. All right, so I'm with Brian now. He is the Executive Director of Friends of Katahdin's Woods and Waters. So tell me a little bit about what you do for the organization.
Sure, so I'm the Executive Director. That means I'm involved with fundraising, the relationship with the National Park Service, community work, marketing, a little bit of everything. We have a great team, and tonight Stars Over Katahdin is one of our signature community events, so I'm really excited.
Awesome, and how many years have you been involved with it now?
I've been involved with the organization for 2.5 years. This is my third Stars Over Katahdin. I came to this organization really drawn to its mission to preserve, protect, and enhance Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument, and to inspire the next generation of champions of the National Monument. And so an event like this is really under that banner of a number of those pieces of our mission, because we're hoping to inspire that next generation of stewards of this land, introducing them to the night skies and the magic of this place. But we're also raising awareness about what it means to protect this place, to avoid light pollution and maintain that dark sky status.
Absolutely. And there's, oh, you know what? I haven't done my research since last year, but I think there's only 22 dark sky sanctuaries in the world.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I think Katahdin Woods and Waters was number 3.
We were certainly only the second within the National Park Service and the first in New England. So it is a really special designation. It comes out of just the long tradition of caring for this place in
Absolutely.
the community and in the state, and before that with the Penobscot Nation, and to this day we really are just carrying on the tradition of stewarding this place.
Absolutely. And the night sky here is very difficult to beat. It definitely, when you consider it east of the Mississippi, but for you on a personal kind of feelings for you, what do dark skies mean for you?
I think the thing that I love about an event like this, or being in the monument camping with my kids, is just the awe it inspires, and sort of sharing that magic with people is what's so special about an event like this. And once you are hooked with that, that's what inspires you to take the next step and support an organization or get involved in the work that is preserving and protecting a place like this.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Really new technology in 1932. And it hit the photocell and generated just enough power to flip a solenoid, which could turn this power onto the fair. Now, the reason they did that was the previous World's Fair in Chicago was in 1892, 40 years earlier. So the idea was in 1892, the light left dark torus and headed towards the Earth. 40 years later, the next World's Fair in Chicago is about ready to open. The light gets here, comes through the Yerkes telescope, and turns on the power to the next World's Fair.
You answered my question. Why did they pick that star?
Because of this.
Yes, we're right. Because of the 40 years.
Because of the 40 years. They were. We now know it wasn't exactly right, but
it was close.
It was close enough. You know,
to create interest.
Kind of a cool little story, isn't it?
It is.
I teach.
All right, our next guest is Nancy. She is the founder and president of Dark Sky Maine, which is the dark sky light pollution awareness nonprofit of Maine.
Preserving
Maine's exactly. So we are basking in this red light here, and the reason for that is red light affects our night vision the least. So we're trying to preserve our eyesight for when it does get truly dark here shortly. So I'd love for you to tell me how you got started developing the Star Party here at Stars Over Katahdin.
Yeah, so we're here at Stars Over Katahdin in Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument in northern Maine, the North Maine Woods, which if you look on a light pollution map, it's a big black hole. So we have the darkest skies here east of the Mississippi River, the largest area of dark skies. So I got out of my car one night. I lived down on the coast and was overwhelmed by the stars and contacted Roxanne Quimby, knowing that she had just bought over 100,000 acres bordering on the eastern side of Baxter State Park. And she said, why don't you go up and visit? So I came up here to visit, And Susan Adams was her recreation manager, and we went out to the overlooking Katahdin, which is like 16 miles down on a dirt road, and said, how about if we do a star party, and called it Stars Over Katahdin. So that was probably 2013. And since that time, we did do Stars Over Katahdin during COVID on Zoom, but it's been out here. Tonight we have about 400 people. It's a little cloudy, but we can see Cassiopeia. Saturn is in the sky. Behind us we have the setting crescent moon.
Mm-hmm. The Big Dipper's out.
The Big Dipper's out. The Over Katahdin is over here on our left. We have Arcturus hanging over Katahdin, Baxter Peak. So, and we had campfire chats tonight. James Francis of the Penobscot Nation gave a lovely talk. We had drummers and the National Park Service. So, and children and the astronomers. We have about 10 astronomers here sharing their telescopes. And I want to put a plug in for the astronomers because they're so generous and so joyful. Like they love watching children and adults just really light up when they see like Saturn especially. Yeah. So from that I got interested in a dark sky reserve and got the Friends of Katahdin Woods and Waters together and the superintendent and a few the recreation managers and a few astronomers, and we went to Mount Megantic Provincial Park, and they have a large dark sky reserve there, and then got people excited about turning this into or applying for a dark sky designation, and it became a dark sky sanctuary. And then after that, I decided, like, why stop here? Why not just save all the stars in Maine? So we started, Colin, Casey, and I, Stars Dark Sky Maine, and it became a nonprofit. We have a board. And now our mission is to preserve Maine's dark sky heritage, and we have star parties. We're here to support people, anyone in Maine who wants to help save the night sky, and we have point people around the state now. We're organizing sub-chapters of Dark Sky Maine, and people are so excited about saving the night sky. It's really, it was my passion, and I let my passion I watched it, I nourished it, just let it do its thing, and here we are.
Yeah, it's been incredible. If you are in Maine and you're interested in joining the chapter for the sub-chapters and the designations, and you're interested in preserving Maine's dark skies, give Dark Sky Maine a shout, email them. What's a good email that they can contact you for that?
So the website is darkskymaine.com or .org, and the email is darkskymaine@gmail.com.
Perfect.
And I'll get your email.
Yeah. One more question for you is, you kind of answered it already, but I've been asking everybody this, so what does dark skies mean to you?
It's, first of all, I would say it's the awe before thinking about it. That awe of looking up and it's like, oh my gosh. And it gives me a sense of really my place in the universe. And I am the universe as well. So being connected to the universe.
Well, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Right.
You can see this through a telescope, but you're not going to see it quite in that same detail, only because this one is taking that image that you see in your eye and it's putting all of those images together to make like a really detailed picture. Let's not leave at the top.
The astronomers were lucky enough to have the day prior all to ourselves to do observing and photography under the Bortle 2 skies here. the clouds completely cleared about 11 p.m. and spoiled us with the mostly pristine skies. I stayed up until 3 a.m. setting up shots and time lapses, spoiled and taking advantage of these incredible skies. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you at the next Stars Over Katahdin.